Welcome back, and we're delighted this morning to have our Lieutenant Governor with us this morning, Billy Nungesser. So thank you so much for being with us and talking, and I know there's a lot going on, especially in the seafood world.
Right, we have this great American cook-off, chefs from all over the country coming to New Orleans. They'll be preparing their dish, competing, and cooking great seafood to show the domestic seafood how important it is to eat domestic seafood, the safest, best in the world. And of course, we have the best seafood in the world here in Louisiana.
We sure do, don't we? We have a lot of crawfish farmers just right here locally.
Well, I tell you, it's been a great experience around the state. Blake Phillips of Sage Monroe, he's our king this year. He won the Louisiana cook-off. So I
was there last week.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity.
Yes.
What a great chef, and has such passion for the food. You know, with our food here in Louisiana, it's a show. It's a party every time they cook. It's not just the great food, but it's how we prepare it and how we present it with such love and passion. So we're going to highlight that and have chefs from all over the country.
That's wonderful.
Absolutely. We have some video on right now, or at least we did, of last year's event. And I got to say, you just said Louisiana has the best seafood in the country, and it really does. So it almost seems like we've got this competition in our back pocket right now, going into the American Seafood Conference right here in New Orleans. We've got a good shot.
Well, I hope so. You know, it's a tough composition. The Lieutenant Governor from Arkansas is bringing his chef over personally.
Okay.
Wants to make sure it's a fair competition. So it's a great event. It gives us an opportunity. When these chefs go back to those 11 states, they'll bring video of the competition, the great time they had here in Louisiana, and help us sell their residents to come here and enjoy the great food and good times in Louisiana.
And that's huge for the state.
Absolutely. We're using Louisiana seafood, and we're partnering now with tourism to show people all the great things we have to offer, and it's just a great opportunity. This event will be hosted by the money we receive from BP to bring the seafood industry back in Louisiana, and we've got a great team of people who have done a great job of doing that.
So it is huge for the state.
Absolutely, yeah. And we're starting to bring that seafood around all the state. The
Right.
Gulf shrimp up to North Louisiana. We're going to be hosting some events at the universities around the state, so we get everyone to realize and remember how great the seafood is that comes out the Gulf.
And so having that title is just a little extra perk in our promotion initiative.
Absolutely. You know, getting Blake out of New Orleans after that competition, they thought they had the deck loaded in New Orleans. To bring that trophy up to North Louisiana was great, to spread it around the state, so we were real proud of him.
Excellent. And that event's going to be Saturday, August 6th. It's going to be down in New Orleans. Where's it going to be located?
It's going to be at the convention center, and anybody can go and get in. It's $10, and so it'll be a great time, a great party, and a lot of great food.
Absolutely, sounds like it. And I was looking at last year's results, and it seemed like I think first place went to Alaska, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Alaska.
So you get to see seafood from all across the country, and it just sounds amazing.
Yeah, look at the video.
Absolutely, and they'll be traveling a long distance from Alaska.
Yeah.
But they're coming back to defend the title, and they'll be putting on a good show as well. And so it's a great time, a great opportunity to highlight all the great things Louisiana has to offer.
Absolutely.
And right now, speaking of Louisiana, and I wanted to ask you a little bit about Baton Rouge. How is the community? How are we healing at this time?
Well, you know, we had another shooting in San Diego today, I heard. Really? And we just need to support our law enforcement and pray for those families. And it's a time where we've really got to support our law enforcement. And it's just sad in America today. But, you know, Louisiana, we'll get through it. During tough times, we seem to come together and work as a team.
And heal.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Well, let's get back to the seafood. I know you have so much.
It's greatamericanseafood.cookoff.com. You can go to that website and learn all about it, the times, and how to get there. But we're asking people to come in, enjoy a good time. It really will be an exciting event.
Do you have a specific seafood that you prefer over others? Or?
You know, everyone asks me that.
Do they?
As you can see, I love all seafood. And I love Louisiana seafood, and you can actually taste the difference.
You really can.
You can.
And you know, I like to tell people we had problems with the Chinese drywall, yet we import seafood from all over the world. So when you eat that Gulf seafood, you know where it's coming from.
And I would suggest that you look at the packaging, because to make sure it's just not packaged locally in the state versus grown in the state.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the seafood from Louisiana, especially you'll see at this cook-off, the chefs that prepare it take it very personal where that seafood comes from, how it's prepared, how it's stored, to make sure it's just the freshest it can be. And we have the best here in Louisiana.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so very much for being here with us. I want to remind you guys that Saturday, August 6th, down in New Orleans at the Convention Center. See you there.
Thank you so much for being with us on Good Day CMI.